Hello, good morning. Remember I was having that car trouble with my starter when I was having a hard time starting? 2019 Jeep Cherokee. I want to show you something. I want to show you something. I was at a car wash, right? I had a jump starter box. You may remember a previous video, EverStart Max jump starter. They stole my jump starter. The guys that were detailing my car, they may have mistakenly thrown it away. I have it in a plastic bag, and this show you about when you're sloppy, when you leave things somewhere, you know. It was in a plastic bag, but it was gossamer. It was only a layer thick. Yes, it was gray plastic bag, shopping bag from the supermarket like Walmart or Kroger or King Cullen or Winn-Dixie or Publix or Rouse's or Greer's, wherever you are, or Harris Teeter, wherever you are. It's one of those. So I got further financing. I've been financing it up to fix this car, and I got a new starter. So this is the second starter on my Jeep Cherokee. I'm gonna fix it. The second starter on this Jeep Cherokee. That's the high sign for Jeep. So I was able to do that. It's a more reliable vehicle now. I can count on it. So watch this. Watch, so you know I'm not driving. So you start it up. That right there, it's alerting you to an issue. Oil change is required. And in my last oil change, I got it in the last service job that I had done, where they put a new wheel, OEM wheel. I'm learning all of this. It's more expensive than people think. It's about $1,000, between $700 and $900. So that was the holdup on some of why I stayed up here longer this year in Northwest Florida. And that is the absolute truth. Because, in honesty, I would have went home, came back. But I'm just handling my business, you know, just bearing y'all some real truth. Because you see over and over, I'm between the backside of Panama City, South Alabama, and what have you. But it feels so good to have that replaced wheel. That feels good to me because I had a wobble wheel. People would pull me over and let me know what I already knew. And the police had mercy on me. There was one unmarked car police officer. He pulled over in the same fashion as any human being would let me know. So I don't know if you got a loose lug nut or if you got a bad tire. Over and over, people. One lady in South Alabama at Perdido Key, truly North Florida. Perdido Key is that extension of Florida going into Alabama, where the Floribama is, the Floribama Bar and Restaurant. And very popular place. The Mullet Toss goes on there. Other music venue festival events go on there. So lady follows me and I'm pulling over, and I don't know what I was doing. Maybe I was getting gas then. Maybe I was pulling over for another reason or another. You know, just life itself. So the lady pulls in next to me. Lady from Illinois, just retired. I told her my story. I say, people keep pulling me over, let me know. I know it. And I'm letting y'all know how I communicate. I can be humorous even though I'm going through a splash of hell on earth, because I'm doing something about it. It's the doing the small things, even though it's challenging. So I was doing my thing. This car is now full with 4 good wheels. OEM, the factory wheels that come on your car. You'll be surprised. No matter if it's a Jeep, an Audi, a Volkswagen, a Subaru, a Hyundai, a Ford, a Chevrolet, they come with them OEM rims, unless you got chrome package or something. You know, the OEM is that basic aluminum alloy setup, whatever those are. They cost more than you think they do. So y'all be careful, man. Y'all be careful when you're driving. So the lady, we're talking. She just retired. She was trekking her way on to New Orleans and whatever. She's touring the country. A young retiree, like 50, 60, healthy, happy. This lady gives me $100 bill. Trust me, I tucked away a $100 bill for a long time. And over, because I'm still working on the car to get it at its best, the Jeep Cherokee. You get it at its best. There were times where I had to repeatedly get used tires on the front because I hit a curb, Sarasota, Florida, trying to do too much. Was almost at $300, trying to get to the 300. There was a situation, I'm driving, a good bad habit of mine, I'm listening to a pastor, and that's why, for people out there, you gotta understand, that's why I listen to rap. I gotta turn it up. Where I am as what I consume, because I can be listening to a pastor, it get to feeling good, and you feel it, and you drive, before you know it, you drift, you hitting the curb. That ain't the first time. So that's why I really tend to myself and care to myself neurologically. The supplements I take, making sure I get sleep, make sure I'm in a setting where I can sleep, making sure I'm getting my workouts in, and like I say, it's all a part of self-care. I'm foregoing a haircut today. I thought about it, but there's a lot going on with Jeep Jam. It's good to be around my first Jeep event. I'm foregoing it because barber I know, love, and trust around here, it's like another hour away. I can catch them Monday, Tuesday, what have you. And I thought about it. Stay on the roll because there's another goal. I'm over here at Who Dat Healthy, and it's that third coast culture, that Gulf Coast culture. It's real New Orleans influence. I just had a smoothie bowl there, acai bowl, and it was delicious. Jeep passing by. Jeep Jam. What's happening? And as y'all know, I've been a part of the Anytime Fitness culture. I only had one gap, one lapse last year. I needed it, and that's why I was continuing. If I took a break and changed from train of thought, I think I have 2 trains of thought to catch back up with, and that's what practicing my speaking and delivering to you all and sharing real life with you all does. I'm gonna let my window down, but the AC can be loud, and the fan, it can be loud. So that's why I turn my AC off. Somebody needs to hear this. I'm joining Second Gym. I may be able to grab that membership if the membership services people are in there, because it means that much to me, y'all. Like I say, I work out, I get it in, y'all. I love it. Trust me, I've had times in my past. I'm not gonna tell you I was wired like this my whole life. Oh, I don't feel like it today. I'm around way too many resources, and believe you me, this is actually going to make me wealthy. It's going to make me wealthy. It's going to make me more whole as a person, psychologically, in the matters of love, in the matters of serving other people. That's what the working out is about. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a body, but I know what I'm doing. I'm a veteran because the football career that I was building toward, it was serious, even though I was a child. So I learned a lot. Had anatomy and physiology class along with that. Had further anatomy and physiology class later in my adulthood. And just being around people who can show me, whether you show me in a book, video, in person, and it's going to continue. Because I plan to be here a long time, centenarian. Plan to be here a long time. So for everyone that cares for me, prays for me, and I tell you, don't worry about me. I don't mean it in the urban vernacular of you. It's none of your business. No, don't worry about me. I'm a leader. I'm a leader of the pack. I'm leading by example. You're going to see in my life. You're going to see me at 50 and 60 black. Man, that's not a 60-year-old. That's not a 50-year-old. You're going to see. That's why I was at Who Dat here. Take care of myself. Who Dat Healthy. Feel me? And there's the workout anytime. I was very inspired by an acai bowl place in Fort Pierce, Florida called Beach Bowls. And I thank them for cross-branding with people, because now there's workout anytime in Fort Pierce. But me, I like to be so loyal. I was contemplating waiting until I go back to Fort Pierce, but I've been more recently contemplating for the last month and a half. Why am I joining here? Because there's many times where I'm doing my work. I drop a passenger off at VPS Airport, Destin, Fort Walton, and there's one in Niceville, near the airport, minutes away. So I know how to localize my resources, which is better on this campaign of my nationwide tour as I habit stack. This is truly a habit stacking, y'all. There's other things that I'm going to grab because I'm going back into the W-2 world, but I ain't letting the 1099 world go. It's habit stacking. I'm serving others. I'm putting it together creatively. Some people won't like it. Some people want to be surprised. Some people will be, I never saw you doing that. I did that to people last year. Like, man, I never saw you going to New York. I never saw you going to Connecticut. And that's my family's concern. Trust me, I'm not a jerk. I ain't using nobody. I ain't playing on nobody. There's a bigger life to build. There's places I should have been saw. I'm going to see them. But it's with knowledge. There's this wonderful resource, this beautiful resource called, it's on Audible. It's called Rich Like Them by Ryan D'Agostino. He chronicles, he's a journalist, the top 100 at the time, wealthiest zip codes. He approached people to see how they got there. It's a humorous book, but it's an informative book. I was checking to see if the automatic start situation is on. Right here, when you hear those cars at the light, when it sounds like the car just quit, that's those starters in these new push button cars. I pushed that where you saw that orange light to keep it running, just like the turnkey. Those are simpler, but we're in the era everything's progressing. You just gotta keep up. I gotta stay updated. Computers get updated. Car systems and transportation systems get updated. But that's how that goes. But back to that second gym. Always any time for life. But that workout anytime as well. Switch it up with that. I'm gonna find one of those locations, get it with them. Because I like how they're positioned in this region. Niceville, by the airport. Destin, near Sandestin, Miramar Beach. I need to be there sometimes. Traffic gonna get crazy. I'm like, man, forget y'all. I'm going to the gym and take care of myself. That's why I'm a frequent laundry person. And it's going to make me more profitable. The person say, but you're talking about spending more money. It's going to make me more profitable because I'm not going all out the way. I'm going to get more done. It's all a test. Money is a game. Don't make money your God. You understand what I'm saying? Have money. I want you to be a billionaire. I want you to be a multimillionaire. But it's all a test. It's all a game. I want to see can I double what I'm making? Because I'm making in gross, even though I'm spending like I'm telling things happen, I was never supposed to make that kind of money. And I'm intent on making good on it. Taking care of my health. That's a form of rest and play. To get off the road, get in the gym. I'm making friends. It's a community. And I love what the people at Anytime Fitness doing, especially up here in 850. They rebrand me, they shout me out. That's family. I want that family to meet my first family, the Thomas and the Ruffin family. That's family. I appreciate that. So where I'm going with that, I like to hit the gym, work out, hit that shower. I take care of me. Because it's a me issue. If I'm clean and I like me, despite of anything anybody said about me, anything that was done to me when I was younger, anything I perceived a certain way, I can treat you better. That's like the seats, the cost of excellence. I'm wiping down the seats with, I believe it's Clorox. Is a certain white. Now some people may disagree. Some people don't like those commercial products. Some people don't like fragrances and what have you. It's got, fragrances in it. But I keep it clean because this is my first luxury SUV. And the compliments I get from people that really, really have money is amazing. They feel at home and say, this is really nice. This is really nice Jeep. This is one of the nicer ones we've been in. Nicer Uber, nicer Lyft. And I want to keep knowing that for people. Take that time. So back to that story, what happened with the jump starter. Back to that level of the story, I'm laddering back. And until I do more professional training about crescendo, decrescendo, I'm practicing. I'm giving to you. I'm giving you my truth. I'm giving you my example. I'm giving you my knowledge, wisdom, and experiences. But I had the jump starter pack in a certain place. Thank God I was able to get the starter fixed. This is long before that went missing. That was this week. They had my car clean too. But either somebody got ahead of themselves, took that one thing and, or somebody said, ooh, because they ain't cheap. You don't just come by them. It cost $60. It cost $60-something, and that was a sale. But there's bigger, more powerful units out there. So, I had my few minutes of, man, doggone it, dang, they got me, man, But I didn't realize it's about Thursday. And you allow 5 minutes of that here and there, but don't live in it. You'll be surprised the road we travel on because of one ill-fit word somebody give us. One disagreement, one bad perception. And I'm big on recovering from such a thing. So anything somebody don't like in me, know that it probably started with a word. It probably started with a series of bad actions. But it's about overcoming. It's about growing your life to a certain level where I can help me and I can help you and I can help others. But I can't do it when somebody got their foot on my head. I can't do that. I mean, it happens to us all. It happens to us all, and we need to allow the mercy of people to grow. Everybody's not a lost cause. So I'm so thankful for all the new ways of financing that I found. And I said earlier in the video that YouTube, I'm usually allowed to download the Instagram live that I did. I can't download lately when I'm making my videos. So what happens is that video this morning I talked about some of this is on Instagram. But I want to tell you when I'm progressing in my finances. That's the train of thought I was coming back to. One loan that I have with Fundo, which is a merchant loan out of Boca Raton, Miami area. Boca Raton, Miami. Same zone, South Florida. I'm one payment away from paying it off, which is great. That's a payment history. They shot me another round of funding, which is good. It covered 2 months car payment. It saved me from being late. I'm now on time. I have a chance to be on time with May. And I want to tell you, I believe today is the 14th. I want to tell you, might make it today, may not. But these people allow you grace. I want to use that grace. That's a nugget in a lesson. The car's starting now. I ain't got no excuse in the world. The car's starting now. Use your time wisely. Make use of your time wisely. That's part of the strategy I'm telling you about. I'm going to get fit. I'm going to get wealthy. I'm going to be able to have time for my family. I'm going to be able to have time for causes. So further on the time for causes, I met these ladies that were realtors. These ladies look like they've been funding their whole life. They're probably 40s and 50s. Jeep Jam. They out here, man. They out here regardless. But they got an event week here. I'm dropping my second cleaning person off this morning. This young man was housekeeping. Before it was a young lady. She's older than me. But I call women young ladies. You get what I'm saying? I really do. I'm in the stature of a man. I'm being honest. Being kind, I'm uplifting them. People need to feel their youth. They need to know they're appreciated. It's just out of being Southern gentleman. So, I'm making conversation with them, and out of humbleness and completeness, I'm making conversation with them. I like to clean bathrooms. This is something you may or may not know about me. I can control that space. A bathroom is usually not too junky. Oh yeah, you can think, oh, that's a nasty place. But I get the principles of it. You clean the sink, you clean the counter, you clean the mirrors, given you got the base materials to do something with that. You're now, when it comes to the toilet, you're cleaning the back part of the toilet where you lift off where the mechanisms are, but you're doing the outer and the handle and the top of the lid. You're lifting at the back of the lid, you're hitting the seat and the rim, and you're lifting it up to under the seat and the bowl rim, and you're scrubbing the bowl, whatever the process, you find your groove. And you're wiping the under bowl and behind it, and it's clean. Keep your house from smelling loud, keep your bathroom from smelling loud, and you get in that shower, and you're using a scour pad or whatever, and your other mechanisms, whatever you had to work with, you're cleaning your shower, you're cleaning your shower. I ain't telling them all that, but I'm telling you, process. I like doing that. I may be personally junky. I can control that space though. So I was further continuing with the young man in the housekeeping job. I'm telling them, I told both of them. I said, man, people may not read this about me. I told both of them, I like to clean bathrooms. And then, furthermore, I sweep and mop the floor, or I Swiffer it after sweeping it. Sometimes in a hurry. Let's be honest, a lot of us do this. I might just Swiffer it. I'm trying to pick something, you'll be surprised. There's all kind of stuff in our world, Just try your best to be clean. You may not own everything, you may not have everything. Do your best to be clean. You understand what I'm saying? Do your best to be clean. It's important. Peace. Decluttering your life. Decluttering your life. Yeah, baby talking with a dog. That's what y'all just heard. That's pretty cool. Ladies do that. Ladies in my family do that. It's all good. And yeah, the lady was baby talking with her dog. And where'd I leave off? That financing. So Fundo, because I'm so thankful for it, it's high earning season out here. The weather's good near all across the country. I'm gonna try to pay that twice a week. This car payment, I'm contemplating as a target paying it every week. I want out. I enjoy the car. I don't enjoy the debt. And what I'm paying, double digit interest rate. One can say don't focus on that. It's gonna make me free. I can do courses. I can get licensure. But as long as I got ball and chain, I look crazy. I don't want to be like that. I'll really be free. In all my travels, trust me, there's this inventory for licenses will be gotten, exams will be taken, you know? And one may tell me, you tell the plane you plan to fail, or something like that. I kind of don't have a choice. I may not tell you all, because you may find a good way to, whoever you are, you know, more people for you than against you, but some people unwiring, and that's part of bouncing back, man. You got to keep advancing, keep updating. It's never about pride. It's never about complacency. It's never about I'm right. It's never that. You just keep your ear to God, and you keep your code of integrity to yourself. And I'm so thankful that I can add peace to my father's life, that this thing is reliable. I'm so thankful I can add peace to my sister's life, that this thing is reliable. I'm so thankful for anybody that lent me a hand. Baby brother, older sister, big brother, dad, friends, college friends, any of that. It ain't a waste in investing. Because I'm going to return and give you. You share my experiences when I'm going to the Northeast, and I'm sharing you the life. When I'm up here in Northwest Florida, anywhere in the country, when I get this licensing, that credentialing, that, and da-da-da-da. When the book sales go right, when the audio program go right, when the speaker life goes right, I'm not a one-dimensional brother. I got a lot to offer the world. I'm in nowhere near park. And part of what's happening with a lot of people is, and I'm gaining this just out of wisdom, pastors, speakers, Mel Robbins, Tony Gaskins,